Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Chris's Knits. As many of you may know, last 2 weeks ago I completed a project. I completed a kind of cardigan that is a sort of, how do I put it? It is a scrap cardigan and I think it came out really well and I got many compliments about it at work, but it is way too heavy for summer here. So I decided to make a little something out of cotton. Now, my problem here in Japan is that I am quite a busty lady. So even something that has a built-in camisole is still quite considered quite revealing here in Japan. Whereas if I was a little bit smaller, it might not be quite as revealing. So stay tuned to find out what I've decided to do to see if I can maybe fix this issue a little bit or, keep working on it. So see you. If you're a subscriber of mine, you know that I live in Japan and most people are not shaped the way I am. And Japan has certain cultural norms about clothing. So they want you to wear a sleeve. It doesn't have to be a full-length sleeve like this one, but they do expect you to wear some sort of sleeve. They expect no cleavage, like zero. And in order for me to have no cleavage when bowing, I need to be wearing a turtleneck. Because that's why. It's because when you bow, it's quite a lot. So I've been working on different ideas about how to address this issue. And what I've come up with is kind of a shawl type thing. I don't know if anybody has ever done anything like this, but I've made it out of cotton. It's not complete, so it won't go as, it won't go as far down as I want it to. But it's just a simple, collar that I can kind of add to any outfit to sort of make it a little bit more, well, hopefully when it's finished, it'll go all the way down here. It'll make it a little bit more acceptable to wear. So I hope to make it into a kind of short sleeve, and I only really want it to go to here. And to address this particular problem that I'm having with Japanese culture. I don't know how it's going to turn out because I'm sort of doing this on the fly. I don't have a pattern or anything. So I'm just kind of trying to make a shirt top, but I've given it a little frill so that I can pull it a little bit more tightly and give if you can see, if I pull the front more tightly, it gives the sleeve a little frill. So that's what I've come up with in order to address this particular problem, because I can't buy clothes in Japan. It's just, I can buy clothes online, but buying Japanese fashion requires having basically a Japanese body, and I don't. So I buy most of my clothes in the United States, and most of what I bought in the United States is American style. And American style, this is considered, it's not great, but it's acceptable. In fact, there's a lot of people in America who are wearing quite a bit less than this and still consider it to be professional and acceptable. So that's kind of what I have been working on recently. So if what you're interested in is what I've been working on recently, it is a crocheted piece. I'm using a cotton nylon blend, which I'm hoping will be pretty cool in the end. I'm using a size 6mm hook, and I'm just going around. At the corners of the neckline, I do a double crochet, double, then a chain, and then a double. So 2 double crochets, a chain, and 2 double crochets to give me this kind of square, which I'm hoping I will connect under the arm, and this will create sort of a ruffled sleeve in the end. But again, I'm not going with a pattern or anything. I'm just kind of going by feel, going by how I'm feeling that day. And this just kind of occurred to me, like having something constantly, like having to tie it, which is what I've had to do, or having to put on a turtleneck or even a turtleneck undershirt. It's hot. I'm so tired of it. So if I could just kind of like throw this bad boy on, put the sleeves on, and just go about my business. Not with this dress, obviously, because this dress already has sleeves. But I have quite a few dresses that don't have sleeves at all. And this would take care of my problem, because I could bow. Whoop, I could bow, and it wouldn't be shocking or inappropriate. So that's kind of what I'm working on. I think I don't have enough to make a full t-shirt, but I think as a kind of like throw over piece, maybe with hooks on the bottom like that. I don't know. Well, that's kind of what I'm figuring for my next project. I'm still working on my skirt, which I expect to be finished never. I might start a new project, maybe something out of cotton. Maybe it's too hot to do anything out of anything else. It's even too hot for acrylics, honestly. I'm sweating here. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep working away at this and see what it actually becomes. I've been working on it for the last week. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. That's what I forgot. Last week, I did not post a video, and it is because I was sick. I posted a short letting you guys know that I was sick, but I was real sick. I was like, I'm dying. Somebody call somebody sick. Basically, I'm still sick. I still have a cough. I still have a fever. 3 weeks later. Only in the afternoons, though. I don't know why. But anyway. So I am still recovering, which is probably why my brain is like, woo! Yeah, so I'm still recovering, but I hope to let you know next week that I'm doing well. I will see you next time. Remember that all you can do is all you can do. And that's the best we can do. Have a nice day, and I'll see you next week.